Hello there guys, my name's AgentBreno and welcome to Roller Coaster Tycoon. And today we're going to be changing over the parks as we did complete the scenario of Forest Frontiers, and we're going to be moving on to Dynamite Dunes. This time we are having the sound on the background. There should be less of the background noise. For some reason when I record this game there is a little slight background noise reverb from the microphone itself. But we're going to move on today to this. So, built in the middle of a desert, this theme park contains just one roller coaster but has space for expansion. The objective is to have 650 guests in the park at the end of year 3 with a rating of 600. That is pretty easy to say. Right, so let's have a pause and look around the actual map itself. So you can see we already have this Dynamite Blaster roller coaster over here, and yeah, that's pretty cool. And see what options we have to build. So we have the standard, and then we have the mine train roller coaster, which is this one here. We have the standard there and the standard there. A log flume would suffice, very good at the start. So we're going to want to put some research on straight away. Maximum funding. We don't want any ride improvements. We don't really want any scenery and theming. We don't want any of that right now. Roller coasters, thrill rides, dental rides, shops and stores, don't really need any of that right now. So let's put we've got that onto maximum funding. So the plan we could do is we want to flatten this out in the future, and we could definitely flatten this out area around here. So one of the first things we're going to do is have we could do a food court area here. So when they first come in, they'll have, if we have the information kiosk, which we probably don't have the information kiosk right off, but we'll build a food area here. So why don't we go ahead and do that? And actually we need to check on our ride over here and check at the price that it's actually set up. So $3 is good enough for me. What's happening? Dynamite Blaster looks too intense for me. Okay, so we're probably going to need some gentle rides with these people here. Now, the park entrance fee is going to be $10 at the start. Right, so what we're going to do here is we're going to start putting a little bit of food stalls here. And I'm actually thinking of, let's flip this camera around. I need the option, yeah, there it is. I need the view of here, so we're going to put like an ice cream stall here. We'll turn it on, same price across the park, and we'll put that there. And then we're going to also build a burger store right here, turn that on, put the price slightly up by 1 and have the same price across the park. And then we're going to do a drink stall, turn it around quickly like so, and do that. And I'm not going to really worry about scenery or anything like that yet. I just want the park's main things in here right away. So we're going to do that there like so, and that's going to be free throughout the park. And now we're going to want a pathway, and it's more of this colour, isn't it? So we're going to have them down there, and I think we should have a couple of rides down here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to build this pathway going down to about here so far, and we will stick with the theme of having these palm trees around. So if we go and have some of these little gentle rides, so we could go for at the start of the theme park we're going to have some scrambled eggs. Right, so if we flip this round, so we should have enough room to have this here and a merry-go-round. But I'm going to put the entrance at the side and the exit right here. I'm going to turn that on, and we're going to put this at $1. And then we're going to put a path here, and we'll worry about the theme of the ride later on. So I thought like that. Okay, so there we got the entrance for that one. Now we're going to move on, and well, I'll say we put a little merry-go-round in here as well. So we're going to have like a frill section around here. Now we're going to do the same type of deal with the entrance around the side and the exits straight onto the land, onto a pathway I should say. Now we're going to put this at $1, same as the other one. I'm going to get our entrance right away here. So there we have 2 rides straight away. Now I need to turn that round and look at where we're going to put a log flume. Because a log flume in a desert obviously would suffice and do very good. So there we go. Logger's Revenge is a good ride we can have. Now if we can put it here, it's going to be built up a little bit on land. Okay. If we put it here, we're going to have to clear that land out. So what we're going to do is put it there. And we're going to turn this round and we're going to grab this. It's not exactly easy to do. Can we? There we go. We want a big one. Oh, we need to pull that up. Pull that down. Pull it all the way down. Level off the terrain here. And then we can put the Logger's Revenge here. So we're going to build this, and it's really weird that it's raining in a desert. We're going to build this guy like so. Like that. And we're going to put our entrance... We're going to put our entrance here actually. No, we're going to put it this side and our exit here. So we're going to have the path that comes around to here. And it's going to wrap round, come to here. The entrance is going to do some sort of stuff around here. We're going to put this at $2. And then we're going to put our entrance in. Yeah, our entrance is just going to come around like this. It's going to come to here. And then we're going to sort our pathway out. So we're going to have the pathway that comes around, with the entrance going to here. And then a path that comes around to here as well. Now, in this little part here that we have nothing built, we're going to build a food store, burger store. Nothing wrong with having plenty of them around the park. We can put that there, and we're going to also put a drink store in. And then maybe a toilet there. Just making sure we have a lot of food stores this time around, because in the last store, the last one, they were complaining that they were, well, they didn't have any food sort of thing, so we're going to do that. Right, so there's that one built. Can we build any more little roller coaster things around this area? Now, one of them little car things would do well. Now, what's this train thing? There's one here that's been designed before. But where can we put it? I suppose we could put it in this area, but we don't really know how big it. Well, I suppose a little one right here would be okay. But we'd need to take out these trees. So if I just remove a couple of these. Whoops. Couple of these gone. There we go. And I have done the volume down of the game sound down a lot. We're going to have to remove this one and put it here. Oh, not enough cash. Well, that's not very good, is it? Right, so if we don't got enough cash, we're going to blend some. There we go. Oh, we can't blend that much. Oh, that's interesting. So we need to think about this. We need to think about this a lot. So actually, what about building the mischief here? Oh, it's 17,000. I mean, we could always build wood chip. Wood chip's a good source of money straight away that we could have. Oh, it's 9,000. Okay, right. So we're gonna struggle. Looks like we're gonna struggle with money for a little bit, but we could go ahead and build this little train thing. There's nothing wrong with building this. There's nothing wrong with building this guy here. So we can build this. Build this here. Now our entrance is going to have to go here. And our exit's going to have to go here. It's a weird placement, I know. But it should work out well. So I'll have to do the normal thing of pausing the game for an hour and then coming back, sort of thing. But obviously we're going to have to do a couple of things first before we can even do that. Right, so I'm going to see if this path will go through here. Oh, it will. That's good. That's good. Because then, over here, oh, we got go-karts. Definitely have to build that one. And then we can build a little path over, I suppose. Right, so let's get our entrance in. Okay, so there's the entrance here. Okay, going to need that. It's going to need to come this way. And it's going to need to go back one, up, and across, sort of thing. Like that. It's going to come down. And then we can go down now. Sort of thing like that. Okay. Then we're going to put our pathway going straight across. Right. So we've set our price for that. Oh, we can put that as $1. I don't think we really need much of that. Well, how's the log flume doing? The log flume is doing good as well. Now let's have a look at these go-karts. Now I'm pretty sure there is a pre-built track. Mega track. See where we can build this. Now I don't really want to build anything there just yet. I might just build it here. Like that. There we go. So we can build our entrance here. And our exit here. And we'll turn this on. And we're going to put this at $2.50. Yeah, $2.50 for the go-kart track. Okay, now we're going to get our entrance going. So it's going to come along. And we're going to have to do this wrap-around design. Like that. Like that. And then we're going to want a normal path. And it's going to come down straight to here. And a path like that. That should do that there. That should do that there. Now what we're going to do is we're going to hire a handyman. Now, there's no grass, but we're going to turn that off anyway. So we'll have another handyman. And then we'll have one mechanic. And that should do for then. Right, another thing we're going to have to do now is we're going to have to go around the park and start placing bins around the area. Right, so we're just going to go from this sort of style. And we're going to go around and we're just going to randomly plop some bins around the place. It's not going to hurt. It's going to keep our park clean. And it should help with the ride. Now this ride, the queue isn't too big, but what happens if the queue isn't too big for the ride, what you normally do is you normally put the price down for the ride, and then the ride's queue would fill up. So what we could do here is we could put this down for $2.50, and we can see if more people start coming in. If that doesn't work after about 5 minutes, it's just because people are scared to actually go on it. Right, so this queue here, I can imagine, is going to fill up quick. So if we just put it at $2 should suffice for that. Right, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave it for a while, pause the recording for a little bit, get the park sorted out, maybe do a couple of scenery things like benches and chairs and things like that. Let the game go for a little while. And not many people are joining, are they? We got 250 guests. 225 guests, but most of them seem to be on the log flume, to be honest with you. Like I said, the log flume was going to be a busy one, isn't it? I wonder if we can put this figure of 8 anywhere. Is there any more designs here? What the hell is that? There is some crazy designs on here, but their pictures aren't showing up for some reason. It's probably a problem with my install. This is a nice little one. But I would like to have, in the future, a massive park. Now look at that. That looks amazing. Yeah, so I think what we're going to do is I'm going to come back in a little while. And then, obviously, I'll try and make these videos about 20 minutes. Come back in a little while and see how the park is going. Yeah, I'll be back in a sec, guys, and we'll see what progress we have made. Okay, we're back, and as you can see, money has gone down a lot. I did get up to about 9,000, but it actually cost so much just to put that land down. Oh, it's crazy. I added some benches and a load of bins everywhere. We did win an award while we were away. We won the Tidiest Park Award, so the idea is I wanted to get this down a little bit, but we have unlocked a few rides. I've changed the research around a bit to get thrill rides and gentle rides instead of roller coasters, because we could do with maybe one roller coaster which isn't as scary as this to fill it up while that is running, but the log flume and the go-kart is doing absolutely amazing. I did manage to get these up to $3.50 each, and I managed to get the park fee, I think it was $30. Yeah, I managed to get the park fee up, but that costs a hell of a lot of money. So what we're going to do is we're going to add the spiral slide here, somewhere around here anyway. Oh, and we've got a swinging ship as well. I'll see if we can actually afford that. We're going to put the entrance here and the exit here, as I don't really expect that to be big money earner really. So what we're going to do is just turn that on for now, and then we'll go back into here and we will get... We don't have the haunted house as well, do we? We will get the Ferris wheel, and see where we can put this. Where can we put it? We could put it here next to just next to the entrance, or we could just put it in this section here, which is sort of the bit here. So we could put our entrance this side and our exit this side. We can turn it on and put the fee at $1, and then we're going to turn the camera around, and then we're going to whack the entrance on the side of here, and bam, 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 bam. Don't really expect it to have that many customers, but it's still a ride that we can have. Okay, now what other ride did we unlock? We did unlock the swinging ship as well, so I'm going to put that. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to put the entrance. I want to put the... Okay, I'm going to have to put the entrance here and the exit here. And we're going to put that at $1.50. Right? And then what we're going to do is we're going to get the entrance like so. And we're going to run it down. The entrance is going to run down this way. What we're going to do is we're going to put a path going across here. Going to here. I need to delete that. I'm going to like that. And then I want it... Damn. Yeah, I want it connected like that. So we've got that there, like so. And then we can turn the ship on. And so $1.50 for that. That's alright. So like I say, that's got a queue going there. And that's got a queue starting there. So that's good. Now what other ride is being researched at the moment? Unknown, but we've got the swinging ship. So let's see, is there any more rides we can actually build? So we've got the train, we've got all of them. The only thing we haven't got is a car ride. So we can see many cars. We can see where we can fit this. We can fit this just next to the entrance, I think. If we could probably fit this. If we went back a little bit on here, we could probably just fit that there if we went 2 squares backwards. But we could fit it in. We could fit it in there, but I wanted that for a big roller coaster there. to be honest with you, and then I was going to put a pathway either side to go around this way and clear this land down. So I think what we're going to do, guys, is I'm going to leave the game running for a little while, but we will get to 600 guests, so we are going to complete the park scenario requirements, but I'm going to leave the game running for a while I render this video ready to upload for you guys to watch, so we can get a bit more research done. I'm not going to quit this park until I set the goals for these scenarios. Now the scenario is only 600. I set it's 600 by the end of year 3. Now we'll easily reach that in the first year, so I'm going to set it at 2,000 or 3,000 by year 3. 1,000 a year, it should be easily doable. We have plenty of room. You've just got to set the prices right for the rides. If people start leaving the rides or the queues are getting bigger, we can put the price up a little bit. So let's say, for instance, the Ferris wheel here, we could try putting this at $2 or $1.50 and see if that queue continues to hold that many people in the queue, basically. If it doesn't, we drop it down a little bit until people stop going in. So if I say, for instance, increase this to $4 and then people stopped going on the log flume, I'd know the reason why. So you see how they're bouncing off sort of thing right now and they're not going onto it, so that means that it's a bit too expensive for them. So put it at $3.50, they'll start entering it again. That's the way to know your prices for your rides. Anyway guys, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.